Nale -1.
Mpho
Nale -1.
Cherry Mpho.
This week is tough. The nomination lineup for this week is extremely tough. So if you know your favorite is up, better gear up for the voting because it's gonna be a very, very tough, hot, hilarious week. So let me just give you guys the gist of how the head of house games went, then the nomination process. For the head of house games, okay, before I start, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. For the head of house games, it was purely a game of luck. So basically they had to wear blindfolds, then walk through a path, go into a place where there were a lot of balls that had numbers on them. So you have to pick 5 balls, put in your Ghana must go, take it to the table, pour it out, and Tamara is going to count each of them to know your number. So from the head of house games, Venus and Tulz had a draw, and at this point a lot of people on Twitter were saying let Tulz not win, let Tulz not win, and it was almost as if the more they were saying let Tulz not win, the closer he was to getting to be the head of house. Now after that, because of there was a tie, they had to do a tiebreaker, which there were 2 stainless bowls. You just raise it up, the person with the higher number. So that one was also a game of luck, and that is how Tulz won the head of house. Then he picked Libo as his deputy head of house, and basically the deputy head of house also has immunity, of which I don't think even makes sense, because for the head of house, if you participate this week, you're not going to participate next week, and regardless of the fact that you have immunity with the deputy head of house. So I think the deputy head of house position has more privilege because you have immunity the previous week and you can still participate in the head of house games next week. So deputy head of house is the way forward, and you will not have a lot of responsibility for the week. So I'm just putting it out there. Then for the nomination session, let me just show you guys how the housemates nominated. Then we'll now talk further.
Nale and Terry. Nale, Sister Tamara.
Nale and Mpho
Ntabi with 2 eyes.
Tamara and Nale.
Mpho Ntabi. Nale -1.
Mpho
Nale -1.
Cherry Mpho.
1.
For the nominations, people have told them that they have to say the name of the person or the people that they will be nominating, and also state their reasons. So I'm going to just call out the reasons because obviously it's a lot of reasons. For Mpho, she nominated Nale because she said Nale is easily influenced by others in decision making, and nominated Sister Tamara because Sister Tamara has not been up. For Libo, he nominated Nale and Mpho. I told you guys in my other video that there was a she was conspiring to put her up. Then he said for Nale, he said people look over her, but he feels like she is a threat in the house, like she's strong. Then Mpho too, he said Mpho, he feels like she's a huge threat, and he's right. Then for Terry, her reason for nominating Mpho is because of the conspiracy and the chat that she had with Libo and Tulz. So she's one of the people that went with the conversation that they had. Libo did not go with his the people that he said he will nominate. He said he will nominate Mpho and Ntabi, but he nominated Nale. But Terry went with it. She called Ntabi and Mpho. For Ntabi, she said she feels like Ntabi is getting controlled by Mpho and is not allowing her make genuine connections in the house. She's not far from the truth because Ntabi just feeds off of what Mpho tells her in the house, and that's how it has been since she came into the house. Then her reason, the next person is Temba. Temba nominated Sister Tamara because she has not been up before, and nominated Nale because they don't get along. For Venus nominated Mpho. She said she's the least closest to her, so they're not like so close. They nominated Ntabi because she said Ntabi has inherited beef. Ntabi inherited beef, and she doesn't treat her well. She doesn't treat Venus well, so it's basically vibes. Then Sister Mara nominated Gashwan, said Gashwan is smart and is a threat. Then also nominated Nale. I didn't get the reason for that one. Then Tulz nominated Mpho. He said himself and Mpho, they have a weird reason. For Ntabi, she said Ntabi is best friends with Mpho, so he doesn't feel like Ntabi is going to save him if there's need, so that's why he's putting her up. For Ntabi nominated Nale because she said she doesn't contribute much to the house. She's always sleeping. Nale is always sleeping actually. Then for Gashon, Ntabi said Gashon rubs her up the wrong way. That's why she's putting him up, and she feels like he's mentally strong. Then Gashon nominated Terry, said Terry is rude and disrespectful. Nominated Mpho because she's sneaky and manipulative. Then the last person, which is Nale nominated Temba. She said Temba brings negative energy into the house. Then the Gashon gives her weird vibes. So those are the reasons, guys. I just let me state it out so that you know what influenced each person's reason. Then at the end of the day, the housemates that were put off a possible eviction
Guess one. Mpho Nale, Ntabi, Sister Tamara, and Terry.
Are you guys seeing that line up? It was a crazy lineup. Then they now told Tulz to do his save and replace. I was like, who is it going to replace? Because Sister Mara was up, Terry was up, and you guys know that Sister Mara saved Tulz last week. So Tulz now say, he was supposed to save Sister Mara because Sister Mara saved him last week, but he will not save Sister Mara. He will save Terry because she has been through the most. She lost Vino. He was saying it as if losing him, as in she lost Vino, like Vino died or something.
I was supposed to be saving Sister Mara because I owe Sister Mara one, but the person I'm going to save has been going through so much in the past couple of weeks, and that's Terry. You lost Vino, you've been nominated week after week, so I'm going to save you.
Then that's how to saved Terry and put up Tato. I'm like, Tulz, what's going on? I thought you were trying to get through to her and then you put her up for nominations. That's weird. And secondly, yesterday, like in all the conversations that they were having, Tulz was saying that one of the people that he feels like might not be a strong contender is Tato. So I feel like that was not exactly a smart decision, because since he is not up, he should have put somebody that he feels is strong. He noted that Gashon and Temba are strong. If he was being very strategic, he would have put Temba up so that all the strong people will go and battle it. At least if he can get rid of one strong person, he can stand a chance, of which I don't think he stands a chance regardless of who is up with. But I feel like that would have been his thought process, not putting Tato up that he feels is not even strong. So yeah, what do you guys think about the nomination so far? Is your favorite up? Who do you think is going home? For me, I feel like Ntabi is going home. If two people are going home, then it's going to be Ntabi and Tato, and that's sad. I wanted Tato to stay for a while, but yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye, love you.